first known as the Meadowlands. EA Sports welcomes you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New England Patriots and the New York Jets. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. Off we go from MetLife Stadium. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start.
Right to the air goes Daniel. This one is caught right side by Stewart. He's going to be marked down up around the 33. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
Ready.
First carry of the game now, and here's Breece Hall. He'll get about 2. Christian Gonzalez comes in for the tackle.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 8.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
To throw is Daniels. Catch made right side by Wilson. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
A gain of 17
Taking
yards.
advantage of that running ability. Gain of 17 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
He'll run. This is Hall. And he'll get forward for about a yard. That's Henry Toto on the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Got it. Ready?
From the 46. Here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Ready, right?
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
8 yards to go.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
79. Go.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. He's going to have the first down. That one good for 9, and the drive continues.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. And think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Ninth play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on 3rd down.
Come on. Set. 70 Timberwolves. Check out.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. That's complete. It's Arian Smith. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. And he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on fourth down.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point. And now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, will be a bit of a letdown.
And that'll be a pickup of 3.
21-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, break.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 7.
Go. Hawks.
Daniels now going to look to throw. He'll swing this one out to Hall. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Okay, ready.
A lengthy opening drive. Now comes to this. It is third down.
Bronco 80, 19 Lions. Steady.
Now Daniels. Flush to his right. And he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a sack and a loss of a couple.
A loss of a yard. It's fourth down.
Chad Ryland on now for the field goal. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. Ryland's kick is good. And the Jets are out to an early 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
This will be returned from the 2. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
We're going to run, and this is Travion Henderson. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Working out of the gun. It's May. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
That's good for a Patriots first down. A gain of 19 yards. And the Patriot first
Out of the
down.
gun, here's May. Open man, that's Kyle Williams. He's got it. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
12 more yards.
Give him 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down.
First and 10 at the
And that's a nice
48-yard
grab
line.
for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Up the middle, it's Henderson. He'll get this across midfield to about the 49. Sauce Gardner makes the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Exiting the pocket right. He's going to keep it himself. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
1st and 2 at the 37-yard line.
To throw on 1st down is May. That's complete to Stephon Diggs. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
6 more yards.
It's a gain there of 26 yards. They can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. On the handoff, Henderson. And the Patriots are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
10 more yards.
A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal, New England.
So just a lone field goal in the 1st quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. More from MetLife Stadium after this. Time for the 2nd quarter. Patriots with the football as they go to work on 1st and goal. Henderson will take this one in. Touchdown, Patriots. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Patriots 7, Jets 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. To return, it's Isaiah Davis. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Ready, set. Ready, let's go.
And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple, and it's 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
On the ready. Come on, come on. Dragon 60, Cowboy 80. Hut, hut.
Throwing is Daniel. He's got his man. complete to Wilson. Now inside the 25. And he will score. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, Jets. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Chad Ryland now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Jets are on top. It's now 10-7.
Patriots 7. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Throwing now is May. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Quincy Williams.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
Patriots 7. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And he will sit on here in the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. Awkward-looking tackle there. Upended at the line of scrimmage. No gain. And we'll get a whistle. Stoppage. An injured Patriot. 2nd and 11. To throw now. May. He'll get this over the middle to Diggs. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
He'll get this out to the left route. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up the first down.
And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
On play action, here's May. He'll find Diggs working across the field. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. What a big play there for New England. 33 yards. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Handoff here, up in the middle. And the Patriots are going to have what looks to be first and goal. He'll take this down to the 10.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
On 2nd down, it's Meg. They'll try to hit him with a screen.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
They'll look to run with Stevenson. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Ramondre Stevenson. Touchdown, Patriots. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. The extra point is good. And the Pats are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Panther 11, Hawk 70, Hawk 7.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. This one is caught right side by Stewart. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Here's Daniel. This one intercepted. Picked off by the former Florida State Seminole.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Henderson now on 1st and 10, and they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. 1st down, New England.
Up until that run, this first half, it's kind of been tough sledding here for this run game. They'd love to see him get going. That last big pickup's going to go a long way.
And in motion, it's Diggs. On 1st down, they go back to Henderson. And he's able to push his way forward, a gain of about 2. It'll be 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. Throwing on 2nd down. May. That's into the hands of Diggs. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
3rd down and 3. May going to look to throw. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
A 30-yard attempt.
This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Pats will tie this game up here late in the 1st half.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
The return, here comes Davis. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. On the run to the right. That is knocked away, incomplete. Good coverage there defensively, all over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
This is one of those plays where you either have to just eat it or you got to make a better decision on where you throw that ball, because you continue to throw the ball into these crowds, especially under pressure, you're going to turn the ball over, balls are going to get tipped up in the air, and bad things are going to happen. So, fortunately for him, it winds up incomplete, but got to expect better decision-making as the game goes on.
No one open, he'll drop it to his running back, and that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of
Now the
7.
Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Let's go now. 19, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Go.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
23 yards.
Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their 2nd, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime.
44-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Get it. Mustang 19.
Daniels gonna throw again. That's caught downfield by Smith. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
36 yards.
Jets are going to use their 3rd and final timeout here as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line.
70. Steady.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. A big mistake. It was 1st and goal, and it's intercepted. So they're going to take over at their own 8-yard line.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the 1st half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
They will start it on the ground to run that clock. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
At the 15-yard line.
Second down, they need 3. They'll keep it on the ground here again.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Toss, Henderson heading right. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Bradley Pinion is set to kick off.
Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, New York. And he'll take it back for the touchdown. What a tremendous mistake there. You want to secure the ball and give it to your offense, not give it up to the other team for a touchdown.
Yeah, I think this is the fine line that all kick returners face, Mike. I think they all want to be impact players. When they get the ball in their hands, they think every play can be 6. But sometimes you got to know when it's over. You got to make sure at the end of this play, my offense is able to take the field and maintain possession. In this case, not only do you turn it over, you give them a quick touchdown on the other side.
Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Off the play fake, it's May. Forced out wide. And this will be incomplete, but a penalty flag down on the play. And let's see who's guilty. May to throw on second down. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here's May. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Patriots first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Douglas in motion. A handoff as they try to run it here. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. That's Jermaine Johnson there on the stop.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 7. It's the tight end, Henry, in motion. They'll stick with him again. And he'll be brought down to 45. Matt Milano there to stop it.
Brings up third down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. And in motion, it's Diggs. 3rd and short. And here is May. Catch is made. That is Williams. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. On 4th down, Bryce Berringer out to punt for New England. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20.
16-yard line.
Let's go now.
Start the drive on the ground, and here comes a reverse. Ready to mark them down right at the 30-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick 1st down.
I like the change of pace. The idea that you want to keep the ball on the ground, but you don't want to do it in the traditional sense of just turning around and handing it off to your running back. So this time, they give it to the wide receiver. They get him in space, get the ball in his hands, and he turns it into a solid gain.
And good, hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
It's a gain of 5.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
48-yard line.
Ready? Ready.
Here's Hall.
The ability to read and then react on this run. That was the key to this play here, Mike, for the linebacker. He's the run-through player, but when you hit it as fast as he does, the offensive linemen have no chance of getting off their combination blocks to account for you. You get through with speed in the backfield, and you take him down for a loss.
Ready?
Quickly out to Smith. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down.
Gain of 5.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game. Anytime you call a running back screen, the key is the relationship between the offensive line and the running back. They have to be in sync perfectly to set up the big play. That wasn't the case here on 3rd down. He gets tackled short of the sticks.
So that'll bring up 4th down, and here comes the veteran Bradley Pinion to punch it away, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And if they're going to mark this out of bounds, they are. It's out at the 1-yard line. What a kick. Here's May to throw it on 1st down. He'll get this out to Henderson. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
2nd down and 3. separating from the shotgun. It's May. That's going to be incomplete. Good work. Glad the defender bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Third down, 3 to go. Out of the gun, here's May. He'll find his tight end, that's Henry. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
May to the air once more. He'll get this out to his running back. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Throw again is May. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And they'll mark him down up beyond the 30.
It's a gain of 14
Give them
yards.
14 on that
That's
one.
good.
First down, New England.
First down. A gain of 14. First down, Patriots.
On the give, it's Henderson. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Here's a 2nd and 12. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And in motion, it's Diggs. On 2nd down, it's May. Out to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They need one right now. 3rd and long. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Come on. 19 Chargers, 19 Chargers. 18 Rebels, 18 Rebels. Ready.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
I understand it's third down and the quarterback's trying to make a play, Mike, but if you're going to make a dangerous throw on third down and you're going to force the ball into tight coverage, at least do it past the sticks. Try to pick up that first down and maintain possession. He tries to thread the needle. Ball falls incomplete, and now it brings up fourth down.
This is taken at his own 30. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. First and 10 now from the 36.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Ready.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back.
Ready up. Ready. 76. Let's go.
On play action, Daniels. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Anthony Jennings. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Here we go. Strike. Cowboy 80.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jabril Peppers. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike. I mean, they have a chance to put a late scoring drive together and increase their lead. But now with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get a stop and get them the ball back.
Man in motion, it's Diggs. They fake the jet sweep and will hit it up the middle. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
Brings up second and 8 at the Jets' 11-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's May. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there, and it's going to be third down.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Big play coming up. This is third down. Throwing is May. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Davis now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Get it. Lightning, hey, go.
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
Rolling to the left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. And another first down and another big gainer. This time 23 yards.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. Good for a Jets first down.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Not much there, maybe a yard.
He was brought down by Aiden Ellis. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 18-yard line.
It is 2nd and 9.
Come on, set! 18 Cardinal. Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Anthony Jennings. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long.
Cardinal. Let's go now. Ready?
The handoff. Here comes Hall. And that's not going to be nearly enough. He'll get 4, but 4th and long coming up. So out is Chad Ryland in a big spot here. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. And this one right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Made out on 1st and 10. Left side, he's got Henry. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 7-yard pickup.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Throwing on 2nd down. May. That's right side and brought in by Williams. And he will score. Touchdown, New England. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, but we got ourselves a ball game.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? The return, here comes Davis. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
At their own 49-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther, let's go. Cougar Knight, 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
The drive begins with a run, and it's all. Man, not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that run.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Second and 10.
Buffalo 18. Get it. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He'll swing this one out to Hall. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is third down. Throwing now, Daniel. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or two short.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a fourth and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this fourth down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll go. Here's Daniels. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag back in the backfield. Is it a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? All 3 timeouts, plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for first and 10. A give. Here's Hall. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
1-yard gain.
The defense uses its second timeout here, and don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. They'll come up for second and 9.
Down. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready, right?
Now Daniels. He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
That's a gain of 6.
And third and final timeout taken by the defense. So the 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left. Now, a big third down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
They'll try to run for it with Hall. And he is going to have a Jets first down. Although it didn't appear he got by much, he needed 4, and that's what he got to convert third and 4.
First down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Here we go, shot. Cowboy 80. Ready.
The victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Now, 2nd and goal.
Come on, come on. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, New York.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That complete to Henderson. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Here's May. Rolling right. Now he takes off.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the 1st down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible as they try to make a comeback.
Here's May to throw it on 1st down. A wide open receiver, it's Diggs. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
22 yards.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. That's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
To throw on 1st down is May. And look at his big target, Henry, over the middle. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's May. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
May to throw again. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete. Hunter Henry was the one he was looking to connect with. 3rd down coming up.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to have the pass first down. How about that? A gain of 15 on 4th and 10. Second and goal.
Eddie, what's up? Crazy.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
Crazy.
So try and throw. Here's May. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Mike, I know everyone has their opinions about whether to kick it or go for 2, but my honest opinion is I don't even think there's a decision to be made. I'm keeping my offense on the field. We've practiced all week for our gotta-have-it 2-point play. Dial it up. Do not play for overtime. Win this game now in regulation.
Will line up for a 2-point conversion.
To throw again is May. That's going to be caught. Not playing for the OT. They get the 2-point conversion and take the lead here in the final minute. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 16-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Shot. Gotta be lying.
To throw is Daniels. Pass caught right side by Barkley. And he's going to be out of bounds, and that's going to do it. Their late comeback bid comes up short as time has expired in this game. So it's a road win here for the Patriots. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time, later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.